What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Zill, and welcome back to Get Right or Get Wrong. Make sure you hit that sub button through the door, please and thank you. All right, shout out to this channel. I think it's called Talk to Him Boy. I could be wrong. I could be pronouncing it wrong. My fault, big dog. I'm gonna definitely give you your credit because that's what I always do when I react off somebody's channel. But his video caught my attention because it says Amazon employees exposed what really happens behind the scenes. And y'all know I am a current worker there 6 years strong. So I like to see these videos and say, hey, is this the truth or they got something else going on? So let's check it out.
Boxes all day, delivering stuff and just getting it out and just having a smile on their face. No, behind those boxes and those deliveries is people stressed out, co-workers getting freaky, people tired, people wanting to quit, and Jeff Bezos is the one smiling. Let's get into it. But wait, before we do it, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go.
What the fuck is going on here?
Over some petty shit. She be that petty. Soon as she go to work, she in the goddamn mailroom, bent over with Craig, getting sorted out. You gotta remember, your woman be at work more than she be at home. She in there 9 to goddamn 10 hours a day. She only at home enough to listen to your ass snore and fart in the goddamn bed. She tired of your ass, Craig. She got her whole work husband. Think it's a game. Carry on.
It's true. There's a lot of chaos at Amazon when it comes to these little relationships or whatever you want to call them. Work husband, work wife. It's a lot of that going on. And when you don't participate in it, they will look at you like you're the weirdo, like something's wrong with you. Like you just want to clock in and get your money and go home. Something's wrong with you. You need to be here in the drama and stuff like that. Like I said, it's like a high school orgy, my opinion. But I had to speak my piece on that.
And on the inside, I managed to pull up on them boys when they going on break and stuff. And they always, everybody walking out with a girl. And it ain't like a workers kind of way. It's like a work boyfriend / girlfriend kind of way, man.
Facts.
And they go to their cars and shit. It's crazy.
Stop it right there. She walking to that car on her lunch break, holding hands with goddamn Craig, Ray, and goddamn Bam Bam. She finna get his ass sloppy toppy on her goddamn lunch break while your ass home playing GTA, NBA 2K, mad as hell, watching the goddamn kids. Everybody at Amazon sleeping with everybody.
This is when I used to be,
Not everybody, big dog, but
modern day slave. I was working for Amazon.
Were you peeing in the
And
bottles?
yeah, peeing in the bottles, doing all types of nonsense.
y'all already know how I feel about that slavery word when it comes to jobs. So I said it doesn't correlate any type of way of it being slavery. Like, bro, like you can leave at any time you want. You couldn't do that back in slavery days. You try to run, dogs was after you, they caught you, they chopped off a body part or turned you to strange fruit. None of that happens today. So I don't even understand why we still using that term when it comes to any fucking job. Like you can quit, just go. It's disrespectful to your ancestors, big dog. I can't say mine because I don't know if any of my family came from that. So I'm just saying.
That made me so mad when I watched that like documentary on the Amazon workers.
Wait, what made you mad? What made you mad that people was peeing in the bottle?
No, just that I think any hourly job, like when people are, not getting when breaks aren't going, how
I like what he just said, any hourly job, because like I said, people keep on putting this shit just on Amazon. Like, bro, it's cutthroat anywhere you work at. It got rules, it got do's and don'ts. If you go against the grain, you up out of there.
they should go, like that kind of thing. Like it just like activates a rage,
He was peeing on package. I used to pee in the packages sometimes. Like if you need be,
You were
like,
peeing
I
in
was
the
doing
DVD
stuff.
player.
Yeah, I was doing all types of haram stuff. To be honest,
I don't believe
you
that.
you bought a mattress, not knowing that it's a whole waterbed.
At least you weren't
No,
living out
I
of
don't
your
believe that.
car.
Well, that is true.
It's a lot of
I-
fun until you get chased by dogs.
Living out of the car ain't fun.
You gonna get
I
chased
use
by
a
dogs.
combination of lies, manipulation, cheating, stealing, gaslighting.
Hold on, let's make it very clear for those who don't know. There's an Amazon fulfillment center when you in there putting stuff in the boxes and stuff like that and doing other jobs you got in there. Then you have the drivers. Two different worlds. Drivers got to wear a dress code. They get in the cars. Ain't no telling what's going on with the cars. And they outside with people and dogs, stuff like that. Fulfillment center is just us. There's no dress code. We just got to follow the rules. We all good.
Bullying, insulting,
By the way, I did both.
and flexing.
One thing I keep hearing about is the speed. Go fast, go fast. You're not going fast enough. What the hell, man? We humans, bro. We can't keep up with this damn speed.
Bro, update, bro. I gotta tell y'all about these Amazon DSP drives, bro. But this one is specifically called Triumph Logistics in Forney, Texas at DDX7, bro. Horrible. They should breach a contract with Amazon. Reach out to me, Amazon. You know, I'm gonna tag you and let you know what's going on.
Boom. So I'm glad. I hope people caught that. It's not directly through Amazon. Amazon have like contracts with people that do this kind of job. Because when I was doing it, it was like 8 different tables. Only one was strictly Amazon. That's where you use a blue badge. Everybody else, your badge was yellow, green, or something like that. But if it was blue, you was strictly through Amazon. So that's why I said Amazon hit me up. But a lot of people, like, nah, this company, Logistics DSP, it be trash. I worked for a few of them. They was garbage. They were.
All right, so I was working for them for about 4 months, right? And, but I've been having experience with Amazon DSPs because I used to work for them like 2019, 2020, you know, different times. But anyways, bro, so I'm working with them. You know, I'm expressing my concerns to other employees. It was like, bro, they treating you different. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So first of all, they'll call your phone sometime, be like, hey, can you run and do 40 stops an hour? Can you run for the rest of the day? Can you sprint for the rest of the day? Like, god damn, bro, this is a racing job or what? Then you running fast. They trying to beat the time. There's no specific clock out time.
Now, as a driver that did it for 3 different companies, I have never ran in my life. Ever. Long as your consistency is on point, you won't find yourself running. I'm just telling you right now. I drove through Amazon, Austin Express, and I drove through Best Logistics, 3 different ones. Not one time was I out there with my boxes. No.
So you running fast trying to beat this robotic AI time, right? It's like a little chart. You trying to beat that every day, and it's different every day. They want you to beat that. If not, they say they can't put you in the van the next day. They give you about like 300 plus packages, 190 stops, right? Businesses, apartments, houses. Sometimes they be like, oh, you should spend no more than 15 seconds at each stop. You hop in and hop out. You should be able to take your tote and then organize it with under 60 seconds and have it in chronological order and grab it and run to the house and run back to the van. Then you do all this running and being extra fast. They calling your phone while you driving. And one time, they calling you while you driving, right? We can't tell when the van is moving.
That's cap. They definitely can see when the van is moving. If you sitting still too long, they gonna call you. So let me put that out there too. If you are sitting still too long, idle time, they're gonna call you like, hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And usually when you about to take your break, you will call them or get in the chat group and say, hey, this is such and such, I'm about to take my 30-minute break. So if the car is sitting still, they already know what time it is. Or, hey, I'm about to go take a bathroom break right quick. Other than that, they don't call you. If you take it too long or you sitting still, they going to call you. Or if you getting done too early, the bullshit about to pop off. They need you to do a rescue. That means you got to take your done route. You done, you could have went home, meet up with another Amazon van for some dude that's fucking off playing in the van, smoking, talking, Candy Crush, FaceTime and something like that. Now you got to go take some of his bags. So I'm working for somebody else's paycheck because they sitting there bullshitting? Okay. I'm a little finished, but I'm hearing a lot of like, okay.
Bro, I touched the phone one day. Oh, shoot. Just off instinct. You know, if your phone ringing, you know what I'm saying, say management. Oh, shoot, boom, hello. I'm like, can y'all tell if the van music moving? Why y'all blowing us up and messing up the screen? We trying to watch the map for the next location to get to it. Why y'all? We can't tell when the van is moving. Okay. Anyways, so They want you to run super fast. They overload you with a lot of packages, but they want you to get them done in a short amount of time. What I was told by other drivers, they want you to they don't want you to go a certain time over a certain time limit because the managers have to pay you out of pocket for OT. It's like they trying to save money, or the DSP the managers don't get a bonus. You know what I'm saying? They don't get their bonus if you're like not finishing before the time they want you to finish, right? So I'm trying to sound clear in as much as I can, y'all. So bear with me, just understand what I'm saying. So in the beginning, I did have like a couple wrong addresses because they'll, hey, can you run and speed up? You're 20, 30 minutes behind. We need you to run. You look like you need to do about 40 stops an hour. They'll sit on the phone and talk to you for like 5-10 minutes at a stop. And then before you know it, I'm thinking like, okay, they calling me to waste my time some more in order to get me to complain that some more, you know, on purpose. You know what I'm saying? They trying to call you on your phone. So this what most employees that's been there for a while, they be like, bro, don't even answer the phone. Don't even answer the phone. Anyways, let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you overall so y'all won't leave, right? Bro, they told me they fired me, right? Then they was like, oh no, we thought you left because you told us about another job. We thought you was quitting or something. We thought you resigned. First of all, somebody can get 2 jobs. That don't mean I never told y'all I quit, right?
That's job 101, but he's correct. I'm not taking that from him. I'm not trying to take that away from him. But that's job 101. Don't ever tell a job that you currently working at that you're looking for another job. To them, that's a threat. Like, oh, you about to leave? That's how they probably took that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? That's any job, not just Amazon. Like, yeah, I've been looking for another job anyways. They think you on some insubordinate or trying to be smart type shit. So I get what they say. Oh, he trying to leave. So now at this point, they probably are trying to like push your ass out of there.
These motherfuckers got me in a system under paternity and medical leave. Bro, ain't nothing wrong with me. I don't got no kids. What y'all doing? So I've been asking them, can I get a paper showing when I left? Because normally I ask for a piece of paper. Any job I work at, I ask for a paper when I first started to prove that I'm, that I'm working. Then they dropped my day. They dropped me a day. So I was working for 3 days. They was like, oh, I was like, I need a paper for that. They gave me a paper for that. But for some reason, they would not give me this last paper I've been asking for. I said, just give me the paper. You don't even got to put the reason on it. Just put that, like, my end date. You know what I'm saying? So then I got homies that work there, right? They was like, oh, yeah, they brought up that at the stand-up this morning. Something about an employee asking for a paper so he can get unemployment. I wasn't even thinking about unemployment, bro. I got a whole electrician job. I wouldn't be trying to get the other jobs. That wouldn't even make sense. So he was like, yeah, and anybody that try to do that, you're going to get declined. What? Okay. So that makes sense why they didn't want to give me the paper, because they think I'm trying to get unemployment. I called my other homie, right? He a DSP owner. He a manager over there. He said, yeah, bro, I already know, before you get started, I already know Triumph try to do some scam stuff or discriminative things or some bullshit with you. But go ahead with your story. I told him, he was like, yeah, bro, they just don't want to pay out the extra money or da-da-da. That's why they not trying to tell you why they fired you. I'm like, bro. So I called his number to try to onboard with another company, right? They said, yeah, they don't even got you as fired. They got you listed as paternity leave. I don't have no kids, bro. What's going on, bro? They told me I was terminated. Then they was like, oh, we thought you resigned. Oh, the manager asked you. Okay, first of all, let me go back. The reason they said this, right? Okay, they took away my days. I was on for 3 days, right? It's so much I gotta tell y'all. They took away my days. I was on for 3 days, right? I didn't have my 4th day because they said, oh, my speed, efficiency, and then it was like wrong addresses. I started improving, getting better, less wrong addresses. They said after a month, I'll get my 4th day back.
See, that's why you ain't supposed to be running or rushing. You're not focused. Now you probably just beep slinging them bitches, beep slinging them. Some dumbass today didn't read my instructions. It tell you how to deliver the person's order per person, how they want it. But if you lazy or you running, you gonna fuck up the order. Like I said, do not leave my package out in the open. I live in apartments. Take it to the locker room. When you come in the entrance downstairs, you go left, there's a locker room right there. You can't miss it. This motherfucker left it in the mail room where everybody got access to their mailbox and just look left, right. Oh, what's that? Took my shit. And yes, I did tell them.
2-3 months to pass, they never gave me my 4th day. I kept asking, can I get it back? And we're going to see about it. We're going to see. Oh, I'm going to talk to Chrissy about it. Oh, I'm going to talk to John. Never got my 4th day back. So I started enjoying my extra off days to do what I got to do because I'm a music artist, actor, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, man, bro, they ain't going to give it back. They BS. So then, right? Anyways, so I went to work Sunday, right? I was off Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I get back to work. I'm on the way to work Thursday. He called my phone. DeAndre, don't come to work today. You might as well turn around. I'm like, I'm already here. I just pulled up to the parking lot. He was like, okay, so the vans that you was in, it's, you know, they have a no peeing or urinating in the van policy or whatever. He was like, the van that you was in, it seemed like you maybe peed and urinated in the van. I said, what the fuck? What? He said, yeah, we can't prove that it was you. It just kind of pointing to you.
That ain't how that work. They got to have proof. So, yeah, got to have proof. I will lawyer up.
I said, bro, you can't look at the cameras or nothing like that. Like, what? I don't pee in no van. I said, you trained me in the EVs. And what did we do when you was in EV with me? I stopped at Wendy's, got me something to eat. I used the bathroom there. I don't care if I'm behind. I'm finna stop and give me something to eat. I don't care. I'm gonna give me something to eat.
But see, now, that's why I say I like to listen. Why are you behind? That'd be my question mark. When I had to do rescues for these motherfuckers and I had more packages than them, how did I finish before you? And some of these niggas are so gangster, they'll say it, man, I was chilling, I sat there, talked to my girl for a minute, you know what I'm saying, was checking the highlights from the game and stuff like that. So you admit that you are sitting in the van, just play with your phone. Fuck getting these packages out. I swear to God, I can't make this up. And I was so mad when that dude told me that. Like, you said this shit out loud to my face. Like, you want to tell the dispatch that? Hell no, I ain't telling them that. I'm like, man, my job ain't to come help you. So now I'm looking at him kind of side-eye like, oh, okay, you said that. I don't care if I'm behind. Like, oh, okay.
I'm going to take a break, and they going to call, hey, you're behind. You need to speed it up. We need you to run for the rest of the day. Bro, so I stop at Wendy's, Sonic, McDonald's, 7-Eleven. I always get something to eat. If I got to use the restroom, use it there. He was like, yeah, well,
there it is. Now, I'm not telling him not to take his break or nothing like that, but yeah, they be on that. So at that point, I'll start bringing my own meals. So I ain't got to wait no line, wait at no light, nothing like that. If I'm on my little route, I put that bitch on the side, turn my hazard lights on, lock the door, turn the car off, eat my food, get done, clock back in, back to it.
It was like fresh urine under the mat of the floor of the van. First of all, bro, who's just gonna pee on the ground of the van? Your package is gonna be wet and everything. He was like, yeah, we just can't we can't prove that it's you. So I'm bringing the termination paper to you. So he came in with the termination paper at the desk. He never showed me the front of the paper. He flipped it around. I'm gonna try to make it quick. He flipped around on the desk and he was like, you know what? I was like, bro, why y'all can't look at the video and see that it wasn't me? Like, what about the employees before me? He was like, that's why we asked you about the smells before you get in the van and all that. We asked you if anything wrong with the vans. You supposed to report smells. If you know if it's burning, you would have reported that. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I never report the smells because we drive with the doors open, windows open, AC on full blast. If I do go to the back of the van, it's organizing packages, or I'm going to take off my vest and I'm going to be bare skin with my vest on, or I'm taking off the underpants. He was like, yeah, if you went to the back with the door closed, that might be enough evidence. Anyways, he didn't give me the paper. He said he was going to review footage. He never he never said nothing. So the manager messaged me, hey, you can come back to work. We just let us know if you want to come back or resume schedule. I was like, hey, John, give me a call. Never got a message
Give you a what? Hold on.
I was like, hey, John, give me a call. Never got a message or never got a call. Next thing I know, I'm removed from the group chat and can't message them no more, and they deleted the whole account. Then they was like, oh, we thought you resigned. Oh, I thought y'all fired me for this. Then they was like, oh, now I'm listed under as medical and paternity leave. What, bro? What is going on? For real, bro? I don't know what's going on. I don't know. But, bro,
Something don't sound right about this story at all. Its pieces missing. That's what it sounds like to me personally. It sounds like there's a lot of pieces missing. There's a lot of stuff not being said. I don't know what's going on. This story was confusing.
Exposing Triumph Delivery DSP.
I mean, if you quit today, you're gonna get replaced tomorrow. If you get hurt today, you're gonna get replaced tomorrow. Maybe the same day. You fall out and get injured, they're gonna have somebody in there the same 5 minutes.
Every person that I seen working at Amazon, if they worked there for longer than 2 months, they had no soul in their eyes. I knew they was captured. When I say that, it's because when
I have no soul in my eye, y'all. I don't even know what the fuck that looks like. Okay. Carry on.
you talk about Amazon and how ass it is, somebody says it's not that bad, the warehouse got me right. Nigga, they not 10 years of your life expectancy off.
You see what's going on here? You got people that's mad that you're not mad with them about Amazon. That's what it seemed like to me. I always say that. I'm looking like, how are you mad that we not mad with you? I've said it plenty of times with videos. At the fulfillment center, driving is easy too, but the fulfillment center way easier. As long as you mind your business, stay out of the drama, avoid the trouble, hit your numbers, go home. That's it, that's all. The job is easy. Like I said, it's one of the easiest jobs I ever had. Me personally. So when he say, like, what the fuck was that, bro? You're upset that we're not mad with you? I don't get it.
No good oxygen in that building. You lifting heavy ass boxes for 8 hours long. Get out of there. When I worked at Amazon, I was scamming. I never lifted a box. I would walk into Amazon, see my name. I would say, man, fuck you, Jeff Bezos. I ain't doing that shit. I would buy me some Doritos, some cookies, and an orange juice. Scan my bag or try to slip in with somebody else. I would sit in my car and watch car videos all day. I did that for 7 hours straight one time. 3 days in a row.
And guess where he's at? Okay, now let's see what this is. XM highly exposed. Rappers are never supposed to know. Secret they don't tell.
Perhaps you have simply
I worked in an Amazon warehouse for 6 months. Here's some things that happened to me during my time.
got what you signed, oh honestly. Did you not read the colony policy that defined you as company property? That wavered your say in autonomy. The conglomerates got you in lock and key. We put the dollar back into idolatry.
Some cameras is everywhere. You might feel like you on a reality show. You gonna feel like you on Flavor of Love.
Okay, don't mind my lashes. I'm getting a fill tomorrow. But I wanted to respond to this because my original, clout video that I got from Amazon was because somebody gave me a warning about how all the Amazonians are hoes. With that being said, I had, 2 boyfriends, for real, from Amazon in the 9 months that I worked there. So take that as you will. With that being said, if your significant other works at Amazon, I'm sorry to tell you this, but they probably hoeing. What happens in the Amazon building stays in the Amazon building.
That's cap. No, it is not. Tell that to the T app, motherfucker. No, but yeah, she says 2. I believe it was more than 2. I could be wrong, but nah, it was more than 2, big dog. But yeah, she's not lying. They're in there passing each other around like Pokemon cards. I'll trade you this one for this for this. They pass each other like blunts. Want to hit this? I already hit it. Want to hit it again? Yeah, hit that hole too.
I swear to God. I tried to expose it a little bit with the live and they took my ass down. But let this be a warning. If your man works at Amazon,
yeah, you cannot have no phone in that building. I mean, you can have it in there, but you can't do no FaceTimes, no lives, no filming in the building. None of that shit. That is automatic. You done. And she knows that. So that's why I look at these people and be like, okay, you're on here doing this shit, but you knew what it was. You know what I'm saying?
red flag. So stay safe, shawty.
And back to the speed. You find you can't even go to the bathroom without your numbers dropping, bro. You can't even take a piss. You can't even drop a deuce without them saying, "Hey, where you at, man? You ain't been picking long enough."
First, their tax affairs came under scrutiny. Now it's Amazon's working conditions.
Been there 6 years, and I lost count how many pisses and shits there. I'm fine. I would like to talk to this dude. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like a funny individual and shit, but I would like to give him some knowledge that he probably not hearing, because like I said before in these videos, a lot of these dudes that talk about Amazon, they upset that they got fired, or they were just lazy. They got fired, or they couldn't take it no more and they just quit. It is what it is. It ain't for everybody, I will say that.
Hundreds of employees on 0 hours contracts are subjected to a regime described as horrendous and exhausting. They're monitored at all times, even toilet visits are regulated. This isn't a sweatshop factory abroad, it's the Midlands-based warehouse of the global online retail giant Amazon, which millions of us use every day.
They describe a point system deliberately designed, they believe, to catch them out. Workers get penalised for leaving early, sick, for talking in the aisles, or even spending too...
Talking in the aisles? Motherfuckers talk all day in them aisles. But are you multitasking? Yeah. I beat his ass, knocked him out, da-da-da-da-da. They put him on World Star, shit like that. I mean, it is what it is. If he want to get his round 2, we could do that. Now, if you just sitting there talking, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then he threw a 3-pointer, then he went for the rebound. And then on the other game, he threw a football, and then he caught the interception. He was like, boom, boom, boom. You see the difference? I'm just sitting still talking versus what I just did. I was moving and talking. What are you talking about? You gotta learn how to multitask. You can talk. You can talk in fucking prison. Like, stop.
long on the toilet. 3 strikes and you're out. And then there's the sheer exhaustion. The Amazon warehouse at Rugeley is the size of 9 football pitches, yet staff have just 30 minutes for their lunch break. In that time, they have to walk the entire length of the building to get to the security point, where they queue to be searched for stolen goods before even reaching the canteen.
The truth about working at Amazon, yeah, I got it, my guy. I've got a breaking rate of 6.7. This person said that the best thing is they respect hard workers, but the worst thing is they are short-staffed a lot, making people work harder. Someone else said that the best thing is nothing anymore. It used to be good, but things have declined at an alarming rate. And the worst things are there's no communication and structure in the business.
The structure part, I kind of like gotta agree with that. It's like, bro, what are y'all doing in here? It's like they pick and choose who they want to talk to. So when he said that structure part, I'm like, I kind of gotta agree with that. So a lot of people think I'm biased and be sticking up for Amazon. Like, that's not true, because I even have videos saying my shit about them, like, this needs to change, this needs to change. But when I hear these people talk, and I literally work with these people in real life, and I see them, all they do is walk around, talk on their phones, gossip, and not do no work. Bro, of course you getting fired. What you thought? Yes, they in them bathrooms playing Candy Crush, argue with their baby mama. They're not taking no shits in there. Some people taking shits, don't get it twisted. But I'm talking about majority of those people, they not. I had a homeboy that worked there. I ain't gonna say his name. That's when I was the driver. This nigga used to be like, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'll be in the bathroom half the shift. Half the time I ain't doing shit. I'm about to sit down. Little does he know all that shit being tracked. And know when you scan something at 10:01, your next scan was at 10:41. What the hell was you doing 30 minutes? So that's called TOT, time off task. Yeah, they're gonna get on your ass. Like, what are you doing? We don't pay you to sit in the bathroom. We don't pay you to socialize. We don't do none of that. But that's at any job. If you sitting there fucking off, if you at Walmart and you at aisle 14, 15, and you got 3 pallets of all this Campbell soup, spaghetti, and ragu sauce, you got a certain amount of time to get that shit on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? Before the customers need to come in. Now, if you in the bathroom fucking off or going over to the furniture section to talk to your homeboy, knowing damn well you supposed to be over here, it's going to be a problem. So I'm not understanding why people just like, oh, this Amazon. Nigga, this any job. If you're not doing your job, they on your ass. What we talking about here? No different than sports. If you suck, you keep missing every goddamn throw or pass, get the fuck on the bench. You drop from the team. Like, what we talking about right now, bro? These kind of videos be pissing me off.
Let me know in the comments which companies you want me to do next.
A lot of employees feel like they just a number, bro.
Man, I gotta use the bathroom, bro, but I don't want to get this TOT.
I wanted to stitch the video, but I couldn't. I used to work for Amazon. Stayed for about a month or 2. Got something else. Feel free to take this story. I worked in ICQA in Amazon, which if you don't know what that is, it's just basically counting stuff
easy as
inside
fuck.
bins and making sure the right amount is there. If the wrong amount is there, then someone else checks it to see what's missing
Problem
or
solved.
what's extra. I got hired on as full-time, not as temp, and then I went through my training week. In my training week, of course, I made mistakes. It was my first week, and on the first few days, yes, I, counted either the wrong drawer or counted the wrong amount. So I got written up for my training week. My manager came up to me just like that guy's manager did and was like, oh, you have too many errors. So, I gotta give you this write-up. I know. And I was like, hey, it's my training week. That was my training week where I made those errors. This is a little ridiculous, don't you think? Yeah, but I have to do it. You know what caused me to actually get it? The percent amount? I don't remember exactly, because this was a long time ago, but the percent error amount that you were allowed to do was something like 0.05 or 0.02%. Any more than that, and you could get a write-up. I was at 0.3 or 0.6%, so I was just a little over it on my training week and was written up. The best part is literally a week later, it happened to be the end of the month, and at the end of the month, that's when they calculate who's the best, right? Who did the best inventory? Who was the top 10% of ICQA? It was me. I was part of that top 10% on my second week.
Okay.
And the look on this dude's face when he was handing me the paper about it, I have a really bad RBF, so I'm sure it came across when he was handing me that paper and I knew what it was. And I was just like, yeah, thanks. I don't know why Amazon does what they do. It seems like it would be a better choice to just treat people a little bit better. Because from what I've read, they're running out of the labor force to use. Maybe you shouldn't go through all those people.
Quitting. Y'all notice how people quit every few months? It's because, bro, this job is not for the weak. You gotta be strong.
Into your house and listen to what the Amazon worker says to 911.
We are going to recommend that everyone leaves the building immediately and leave the doors open as you do evacuate.
But Christina says her bosses don't want people to stop working.
If everyone's sick and you're not letting people go, they're trying to tell us we have to use our personal time.
This is very common at Amazon warehouses where workers get injured, and instead of getting the
That's funny. I don't know. That's why I said all of our Amazon's not the same. When our power went out, literally, this was on the 4th of July. When the power went out, they sent us home with pay. With pay. Second situation, with the little fires in Canada, it reached Cleveland, which is where I'm at, Detroit, Chicago, the Midwest places. Once that air started getting in the building, they said, y'all have to go home with pay. So I don't know. That's why I be like, do I believe them? Or maybe stuff being ran differently at different buildings? I don't know. But most of the time when something messed up happened, or if the weather was messed up, they said, stay home, you're paid for the shift. I swear to God, I'm not making this up.
help they need from Amazon, they're asked to go back to work or keep working with their injuries. Visit exposeamazon.org to check out other stories about dozens of Amazon.
That is a lie. You get hurt, they be on your ass like a shadow. Need an ice pack? You need something? What's going on? You need to go home? You know how many people I done seen get fucking wheeled off in an ambulance? They don't tell you keep working because they know that's a lawsuit if they tell you to keep working and you get fucked up. And you get fucked up on their grounds. They know that's a lawsuit. They gonna tell you go home or go to AmCare. Motherfuckers are lying. I'm not saying all of them. Who knows? Like I said, all of our bills can be different. But I have never heard of that. Once you get injured, them motherfuckers is not playing. Nope, you can't work. Go home. They'll tell you go home. Do you need an ambulance? They'll do that. Or go to AmCare. You gotta come down. You gotta come down here every hour and chill for 20 minutes. It's actually fucking robbery. Each hour on the hour you get to sit down 20 minutes. Oh man, I'm telling the truth. I currently work there.
Workers across the nation who have been injured while working at Amazon and haven't gotten the help that they need. So check out exposeamazon.org, and if you are an Amazon worker, share your story.
Hi guys, and I'm back with another episode of Amazon does not want to be held accountable for another worker being injured in one of their facilities. So here it is that this person here stated that a dresser fell off the conveyor belt, and basically a manager told them to suck it up and get back to work and to fill out this piece of paper because we don't want to be held liable of your injury. How amusing. I'm not laughing at this worker. I'm laughing at the fact that Amazon is a serious joke. Like, seriously, guys. Like, if you have an injury like this that you had experienced, and of course, I think we all, I'm a former Amazon associate.
There it is. I was about to say, I wanted this user to work there before, and something happened with her. This is mostly where these videos come from. People that quit or got fired or feel like they was wrongly fired, and now they just doing the most instead of just getting another job. Walmart went through this before. Target, Kmart. I can name a lot of jobs that people have done this shit to. Notice I said jobs with an S. This so-called stuff they talking about, every job has heard of this. I heard of gas stations. You get hurt up there, they don't care. Bro. Okay.
It has been told several times, suck it up. No, you don't need to go to AmCare sort of deal, or go grab some Tylenol. You'll feel better in 30 minutes, or just walk it off.
I don't
Take
believe
your
it.
butt to what's called exposeamazon.org and share a story. Hell, share a story. We got to stop this. Stop it.
Good pay, but at what cost? Like I said, you can't go to the bathroom. You can't die on the job because they're going to replace you.
That's any job, big dog. But I would love to talk to you so we can create understanding about Amazon, because I'm there. I don't know if he has personally worked there, but it's easy to like go off what the internet says. The internet is a dangerous place. It could just, what does Charlemagne say? Nobody cares about the truth when a lie is more entertaining. Take that how you will.
So you getting all this money for what?
What?
This is true. All this is true.
Bruh.
Hi, I'm Chemically Cami. I used to deliver for Amazon up until a few weeks ago, and I have lots of videos and pictures that I want to actually share from my time working there, considering the strike that's going on across the country and I think the world. Number one, were there piss bottles? Absolutely. In
Yes.
fact, I have proof.
Yes. That's a fact. Sometimes you will be from the delivery station and like where I used to drive at, this area out here called Chardon. There are no gas stations. It's nothing but trees. Thankfully, it be daytimes. I don't even know if they got street lights out there. Nothing but grass, fields, street, fields. And that piss is going to call. So if you took a Gatorade bottle or a Red Bull or whatever, drunk that to get ready, you might better put that bitch on the side because you might have to pee. Like, oh shit. Or either what I would do back in the day, I would pull to the side and turn the car like diagonal. And so I will open my door and pee right there. That way the traffic could not see me peeing. They don't know what I'm doing. I would play it off and open the hood or something like that. Meanwhile, I'm on the side, letting it go. That's what I would do. Have I went in a bottle before? Yes, I have. But I threw it out right where I was at in Chardon. These dumb motherfuckers take the piss bottle with them, park the goddamn truck, and then throw the piss bottle out. Why ain't we throw it out on the route? What are y'all doing?
I knew many people who were still drivers, even after leaving piss bottles in the vans. One time I opened up a fucking backpack carrying thing, like where you could put packages in it, so you could take it up to apartments, so that way you can carry a lot easier. There was a piss bottle in it, and a lot of fucking drivers put their trash in it. And I know for a fact they don't clean them. They don't clean the fucking vans on the inside either.
That's
I
true.
know because someone made an ashtray out of one of the fucking cup holders.
That's true. Yup, that's how they
Editing
look.
this video made me remember about how I actually found a used tampon applicator in one of the vans I was assigned to that day. A used tampon applicator. I've seen piss bottles hidden in all kinds of parts of the van. Additionally,
What? Sling that bitch out the window. If you stopping to go, because you have to refuel. Okay, you have to refuel the truck before you even go back to the station. It's not out your money, it's theirs. They give you a little pay card. They want all their trucks to be on F before you even start your route. Gotta stay on F. If you are going to the fucking gas station, you fucking morons that are pissing in these bottles, take the bottle of piss and throw it in the garbage. Is this rocket science that I'm saying, or is it fucking common sense? You just gotta be a lazy, don't give a fuck motherfucker to leave the piss bottle in there. What are you doing?
I had to work during a flash flood in which there was an evacuation notice given, and Amazon told me to keep going until they say stop. Not even joking. I
believe
have
her.
the proof.
I believe it. Holy shit. Damn.
Was I sobbing that day? Yes. Did I get sick afterwards? Yes.
Pretty sure you did.
Because I was soaking wet. And trees literally fell, as well did power lines, and the streets were flooding, and yet I was told to continue delivering. Literal trash cans were being yeeted across the street, just to put that into perspective. And that was summer. Amazon does not care about you. Amazon is not what you think it is. If you want to deliver for Amazon, just know you're gonna quit. It is not a long-term job because of how awful it is to work for them. They do not care about us.
No job cares about you, ma'am. But yeah, if you are going to work for Amazon, I would suggest going to the fulfillment center. It's way more chill. Like I said, I did the driver thing. I've been chased by dogs. I've had niggas pull guns on me. I had motherfuckers try to take the van and all that shit. Thank God the cops rolled by and I'm like, oh, what's up? You ain't tough now? You know what I'm saying? I had motherfuckers laying against my van when I came down. Like, excuse me, I gotta, we ain't moving, nigga. I had to get in the back of the motherfucking van, start the car. Motherfuckers beating on the. I remember the driver part. I wouldn't recommend driving. Now, if they got you in a suburban area and not a high risk area, oh, you would love it out there. But when they put your ass in the ghetto, the hood, the projects, oh nigga, it's horrible. It's horrible. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest driving unless they got a good area they delivered.
Don't care about us. All they care about is profit. And just in case you're like, oh, but did you actually work as a delivery driver for Amazon? Yeah, got fucking top performer. I literally got an award for that when I first got the 30 route milestone, driver appreciation week, top driver. Yeah, no, I quit that shit. It is not the fucking American dream goddamn job y'all think it is. It's not just hard work. It is fucking bullshit work. Other fucking delivery companies have it better.
Did you apply to them? I hope you did.
Have it much better. You know what we got for Black Friday? Beanies, another t-shirt,
yeah, we got that.
and gloves that didn't fucking work.
My name is Kiara Hernandez. I used to work at Amazon RDU1 in Garner, North Carolina for some years. At that time, I was discriminated against. I was put into unsafe work conditions. Operations, the ones that were supposed to be protecting the most vulnerable in the community, aligned with false narratives, I guess just to target and make me leave. Too bad for them that I have a great mind and I went to those who are stewards of the community. The EEOC of North Carolina gave me the right to sue them in over 6 counts, one being discrimination. So everything that you're saying, Teamsters, Amazon, Unite, you're not lying about it. Keep fighting, strike if you have to. Put Chris Toilet out of business because he is a closeted racist and he does not care about anything but his own pocket. Yes, I said it. Believe it. I give you one good example. I speak 4 dialects of Spanish, 2 dialects of French, Laotian, Vietnamese, Tagalog, Hindi, Gujarati, Bangla. I went to school for the deaf, and then also I'm a Brailleist. I was chosen to be in the hackathon that is across the world to represent RDU1. But for some reason, he told me they didn't just have the money. But I just think I wasn't the right skin color for him.
Okay. Now, you're reaching now. You lost me. All the other stuff you was talking about, I know this. What the fuck that got to do with anything? But as a black man, I'm over hearing this because I'm black shit. Like, all right, 2026, man. You look like you got a catty ass attitude. Like I'm watching you talk. Like you was probably talking that shit, and they like, man, fuck out of here. We ain't giving it to her. Like that's what it seemed like to me. I could be wrong, but I could tell your attitude is like. Yeah. Ain't because your skin color, it's because you probably just got a smart ass mouth and probably like real combative.
All of those qualifications. Yes, Amazon must fall. Amazon needs to be fair and just, but they're not. They let communities of people, I guess, have groups there and run there so people could think that it's all inclusive, but it is not. I'm here to tell you that it's not. But I'm also here to tell you that you can win. Amazon is not unbeatable. Be a formidable.
Of course not. You know, a lot of people that sued their ass. Wasn't for that much, though. But they got banned after that. Hopefully they did something good with the money. Nobody invisible. Everybody gets sued. That's a fact. I agree with that.
Be a formidable force in this world to knock them down. Because you remember, David took down a Goliath with only one rock.
It's a lot of walking in these jobs, which is good because a lot of people need to get up and move around, get fit. But if you ain't used to just walking miles and miles, it might not be the job for you.
Okay, so officially day 1 of technically being fired from Amazon. So I
ain't gotta hear her talk. I can just look at her till like you was in there on some fuck shit, doing something you weren't supposed to be doing, and they clipped you. Everything about you says trouble. Everything. And I love me some women. Straight man at its finest. But I know a red flag when I see one. This is screaming red flag.
Pretty sure people were confused of what I meant. I got fired. I didn't get laid off. I got fired. Now, I'm going to insert what clip got me fired right now in a second. But let's just take a moment to appreciate how good I look.
See what I'm talking about? I can tell you. I ain't even let her talk, nigga. I paused it. I'm like, I could tell this one of those motherfuckers right here. She wasn't going to work. She was going up there for a fashion show and try to find a nigga to get his money. And she probably was successful with a few of them. Because them niggas very tender did.
And how good of a good-looking associate y'all lost.
They don't give a fuck.
Decent. I learned to do a few things there, but regardless, your loss, baby, not mine. They're probably like, bitch, we don't need you. And I'm like, you know what, bitch, I don't need you.
Then why are you sitting here making a video about it? If you don't need them, you shouldn't be upset or be talking about none of this shit. I need y'all to pay attention to these motherfuckers that make these videos. Like, seriously. I don't care that I got fired. Then why are you talking about it? Motherfucker on. Start an OF. You give OF vibes all day.
I don't feel like as scared as I am for what's to come for my future right now.
OF.
I'm not worried. I feel like something good's creeping up. I just don't know it yet, but I can feel it. Anyways, besides ranting about other crap, I'm gonna insert the clip here of what got me fired.
Oh, so you were filming in the building. Pay attention. This is self-damage. She did it to herself. Now you're making a video bitching about him? Oh man, you can't make this shit up. Where my weed at? Fucking. These videos get on my nerves sometimes. That's why I ask y'all to please like and subscribe, man. This shit is mentally draining to hear some of these people talk. That's why I can't stand TikTok. Anybody can have one. Everybody don't need a fucking TikTok.
Now, you guys are probably wondering, that got you fired? So realistically, you're not supposed to be recording, even though I'm coming out of the break room.
No accountability. I'm trying to find a reason why I got fired. No, I wasn't supposed to do it, but it was only because of this. I didn't mean to start a fire in here. I just put a little baby match. You went, ain't like I had a flamethrower. Motherfucker, you were playing with fire. You know you're not supposed to.
And I accidentally flipped the camera over.
You ain't accidentally do shit. No,
That's literally what got me fired. Not me recording in the break room because that is on my break. Not me recording in the restroom because I'm in the restroom and it's during my breaks. It is that snippet moment of me walking out of the break room and accidentally flipping the camera over. Anyways, you guys also wanted to know what is nasty over there? Again, disinfect your boxes when you receive them, your packages. There's critters crawling and pooping on your guys' things. And if you guys only knew how disgusting that facility is, like, I don't even know how we're even able to work in those conditions. But regardless, I'll leave it up to your imagination. Maybe one day I'll tell you guys exactly what I mean. I'm pretty sure there's evidence out there, regardless of me.
Why won't you just tell us now? You already fired. What the fuck are we talking about right now? This is what I'm saying, man. It take a different type of tolerance to listen to this shit.
Getting fired for that snippet bit. We're technically not supposed to be on our phones, but there are people that do take pictures of very disgusting things they find in there. So if I ever wanted something like that, I'm pretty sure I could get my hands on it. Pretty sure. But yes, disinfect your items if you buy things from Amazon, because there are itty bitty critters literally pooping on your guys' things, boxes. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up for now and figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do with myself after crying all day and last night. Today I just want to look like a bad bitch, even though I'm gonna be a low-key a little bit of a broke bitch, but we'll be fine. I'll be fine.
My name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. You're recommended to me by some people.
Write-ups. Imagine getting rolled up for some nonsense. Imagine you get rolled up because your co-worker freaky.
My name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. You're recommended to me by some people. Hey,
no, you really.
That girl just carrying the boxes, filming inside the building. This motherfucker right here is filming inside of the building. This is shit they know they're not supposed to be doing. I can't feel sorry for these niggas. I'm sorry. Oh, you one of those? Yes, motherfucker. I guess you can say that. I'm a person that look at shit logically. You do something, there's consequences. That's called the world. Without order, there's chaos. Now they see this little shit in the background. Now you giving their competitions idea how to compete with them and shit. I get it. That's why they don't want you to work at fucking Target and Walmart at the same time, because you could be sharing each other ideas to each other. They're fucking opponents.
Good at everything but head. I don't want your throat. I don't want that shit. Matter of fact, I want your friend. I'm allowed to switch. Really tired of being.
This is my whole thing. What did they fire you for? Okay, so this clickbait. You see how they do that? The other girl said, all right, they fired me, so I'm going to expose how to do that. So that video was old. I guess they were showing how to fucking take some survey. You would get something free. It was fake as fuck. So in case y'all want to know what it was, you can look it up. But it's fake. You wasting your time, so I'm just going to tell you right now. It's clickbait. Yeah, that's the little bullshit with warpcase.com. It's
Give us a fixed little card or credit.
It's bullshit.
It felt like finding a note in an old jacket. It worked often enough to be worth the habit, but I don't know how long it'll stay that way. I've already said more than I should.
Yeah, it's fake, y'all.
I ain't saying every Amazon warehouse is like this or every Amazon driver job is like this, but guess what? Just know if you're coming up in the Amazon warehouses, boy, you ain't gonna be smiling. The logo was a smile, but you gonna be a frown.
Me personally, I think the smile looked like a glizzy. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Like I said, I would love to talk to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, anybody that be hearing about this Amazon stuff, I'd love to talk to him if I can clear the air, because you looking at a vet right now. Real shit. I didn't see people come and go. Left from right. I didn't see them come and go. And I can tell you why. It was all justified. Like, a lot of these people in there stealing time, doing fried shit. It's just a lot of stuff. But when they make these little TikToks and shit like that, they don't give you the whole rundown. But I'm gonna definitely put his channel inside the description. Make sure you get over there because he got a lot of funny videos I've seen about a good 5 of them so far. But that one caught my eye. And like I said, being that I worked there, I'm like, let me speak my piece and let me hear these people out and see if I hear some bullshit. And I heard a lot. There was some truths too, but it was 80% was bullshit, 20 was true. I can tell you that much. But like, share, subscribe. I will be reacting to those links that everybody gave me, so be patient with me. I think I might do it tonight. You know what I'm saying? So stay around. If not, it will be there tomorrow, guaranteed. But I'm going to try to do it tonight because I'm buzzed and I'm already juiced up, so why not? But hit the comments. Did you see some stuff that was lies or did you see something that was false? If you were a former Amazon employee, get in the comments. Let me know what happened. How you get up out of there. If you quit before, let me know. It is what it is. I'm not here to drill you. I'm really want to hear like what's going on. I'll catch y'all later.